Welcome, listeners, to another episode of the Chris Talk Show. Let's get into it. What's up, listeners? I am your host, Chris Talks. All right, people, what is going on? Hope that you are having a beautiful day. I am sort of, but I hope you are. All right, so let's get into our top topic for this episode, which is going to be President Biden triggers backlash by pardoning his son. Yeah, we knew that was going to come. And so that we're clear, all right, because I want to make something very clear. Okay, I have been trying to avoid this show, doing this episode for a few days now, you know what I'm saying? But the producers want me to do a show about this Biden guy, okay? So let's get into Joe Biden and him getting backlash from both Democrats and Republicans for giving his son a pardon. All right, so what we have? We have some audio. Okay, so we have some audio, and this is coming straight from ABC, right? Yeah. So this audio is brought to us by ABC. All right, so all right, Ed, hit it. Let's get into it. Just play the full report, all right? All right.
Tonight, the fallout from President Biden's stunning reversal, issuing a full and unconditional pardon of his son Hunter, something for months the president insisted he would not do, emphatic when David pressed him in June.
Will you accept the jury's outcome, their verdict, no matter what it is?
Yes.
And have you ruled out a pardon for your son?
Yes.
But now, just weeks before President-elect Donald Trump is set to return to the White House, the president saying Hunter was selectively and unfairly prosecuted. The Biden family, we've learned, discussed the possibility of a pardon while spending the Thanksgiving holiday together in Nantucket. The president reaching his final decision Sunday, making it official just hours later. Writing in a statement, it is clear that Hunter was treated differently. No reasonable person who looks at the facts of Hunter's cases can reach any other conclusion than Hunter was singled out only because he is my son. And that is wrong. Adding there is no reason to believe it will stop here. Enough is enough. Jill Biden, who is often seen in the courtroom supporting her son, today backing her husband. Hunter Biden was convicted in June on federal charges for lying on a gun form, and in September he pleaded guilty in a last-minute deal to 9 tax-related charges, accused of avoiding paying $1.4 million in taxes while living lavishly, taxes he had since paid back. He was scheduled to be sentenced later this month in each case, potentially facing more than a decade in prison.
It's a very tough argument to make that if he wasn't Hunter Biden, he would have been charged with this gun crime. One gun, not used in a crime, person has no criminal record.
But now he's received a sweeping pardon, covering not just those charges, but any uncharged crimes between 2014 and 2024. For months, the president tried to avoid any appearance of interfering with his son's cases.
I'm not going to do anything. I said I abide by the jury decision. I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
But now saying, here's the truth. I believe in the justice system, but as I have wrestled with this, I also believe raw politics has infected this process, and it led to a miscarriage of justice. Adding, I hope Americans will understand why a father and a president would come to this decision. Trump has vowed retribution against his political opponents and for years attacked Hunter and the Biden family. His team tonight saying President Biden's decision bolsters their case that the Justice Department has been weaponized. Trump posting that the pardon was an abuse and miscarriage of justice. And it's not just Republicans on the Hill tonight, some Democrats questioning the president's move to pardon his own son.
I expect all presidents to make sure that justice is carried out independently. And, I wish the president kept his word.
All right, I want to thank ABC for that report. Let's give them a round of applause real quick. Yeah, I want to thank ABC for that report real quick. All right. Yeah, let's get right into it. Hit my air horn. All right, folks, this is the part of the show where I give you my view and my opinion on this particular topic. And as I said before, I have tried to avoid speaking on this topic for so long. And I just want to let everybody know the reason why I've tried to avoid this particular topic. And okay, yeah, I'm gonna say it. The reason why I've tried to avoid this particular topic is because I am not the type of person who really believes in our political system.
Wait, what?
I don't. So I'm going to be a two-headed coin on this situation. So let me give you one point of view, and I can understand this. From Biden's point of view as being a parent, I can understand that. I can understand that. Him wanting to be a father and protect his child and make sure his child does not go to jail. And okay, because to make sure his child doesn't go to jail, because Hunter Biden, that's what he deserves to be. Okay, that's what I think. That's what he deserves to be. For committing what the crimes that he committed and that he was found guilty of, this is what he deserves to be. He deserves to be, he deserves to be locked up.
Wait, what?
He does. But, because his father, he is being pardoned. Okay, now, do I think he should be pardoned? Like I said, no, I don't. But from a view of a parent, I mean, you're going to protect your child. You're going to protect your child.
Bruh.
No, I'm being serious. You're going to protect your child no matter what. And I know he was probably getting tired of what's the other one name? What's his wife's name? Jill. The Jill girl drilling him in his ear like, yo, I think this was kind of forced a little bit. And this is just my opinion. I think it was forced a little bit because I know his wife was like, yo, mother, if my son go to jail, don't even think about waking up in the morning. The Secret Service, the CIA, don't think about waking up in the morning. That's what I think his wife said. That's what I think she did. And and he probably took that at Thanksgiving. He probably took that real seriously. Because this was discussed over Thanksgiving, am I right? Yeah, so Thanksgiving,
Bruh.
she probably threatened him, told him, listen, you see that turkey you eating, right? You better be careful. And you better make sure my son do not go to mother jail. That's what I think happened. I think his wife put the pressure on him. That's what I think happened. That's what I think she sat right at that dining room table and told her straight up. It's right there. Joe. Okay, listen, Joe. All right, Joe. Joe, if Hunter goes to jail, okay? If he goes to jail, you will not wake up, okay? Okay? I love you too. All right, love you. And Joe, you know how he was. He was probably, Jill, here, this is a democracy. Okay? And you will not tell me what to do. I think that's how Joe Biden sounds. Have you heard his speeches? He was like, and we, the people of America. I'm sorry about that. I'm just joking a little bit. I can't really mimic his voice. I'm just trying to, joke a little bit. But let's get back to the serious topic of him pardoning his son. Now, should this have really, really happened? all my listeners, y'all let me know what y'all think, okay? Make sure you leave a comment and let me know what you think. Now, with somebody being that powerful, of course they're going to pardon their son. I think I'm going to roll with what has been said throughout the news, which is the fact is that Joe's son actually pled guilty because he knew that he was going to be found guilty, and so he just didn't pleaded. I think in one report they did say that he explained that the reason why he did plead guilty was because he didn't want the embarrassment on his family's name. You know what I'm saying? That's why he pleaded guilty.
Bruh.
But at the same time, I believe he was guilty. That's why he pleaded it. And this is the truth. I mean, I understand it coming out in the public, but at the same time, okay, his lawyers could have got some of that, suppressed so that it wouldn't be revealed to the public. But I understand him as well. Like I said, two-headed coin. You wouldn't want to put your family through that, to go through that entire thing, whether your father or your mother was the president of anything or not. So from that standpoint, I can understand you not wanting to go through the embarrassment of it all. Okay, so on that part, I can't understand.
Bruh.
No, for real, I can't understand you not wanting to go through all that embarrassment and put your family through all that embarrassment. I understand. So take the guilty plea, but at the same time, you're going to take the guilty plea if you feel like you're guilty.
Wait, what?
That's what I think, because I don't think anybody in his what's the proper word for it? In his camp, okay? In his camp,
Bruh.
would suggest that he plead guilty to charges that he was not guilty of. So I think a lot of that stuff he was guilty of, and he was found guilty. So
What?
he was found guilty of some of those charges, and the fact that it's a month before he has to go to jail.
Bruh.
A little bit suspicious to me. Okay, a little bit suspicious. Now, from another point of view, yeah. No, hold on. What is that? Wait a minute. Oh, okay, cool. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I want to know who wrote that speech for Joe Biden. That's what I want to know. Who wrote that speech? Because, and this is the point I'm trying to get to, because listen, so all my listeners, the president, what we call our government, has weaponized the exact thing. No, but listen, has weaponized the exact thing that is supposed to be protecting us. They have weaponized it and turned it internally to use against these political people. And I'm not going to front. Joe Biden, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Caucasian people get scared quick, okay? No, they get scared quick, because you see how quick he tried to turn it into the fact that he thinks Trump is going to attack his son. Now, let's really think about this. Now, if you really think Trump is going to attack your son, and then you, quote unquote, said that it will not stop there. Okay? It won't stop there.
Bruh.
Then does it really matter if you pardon him or not?
Bruh.
Does it? All my listeners, y'all ask me, answer that question for me. I said answer that question for me. Does it really matter if you pardon him or not? Because you pardon him, and this I thought was really, really weird. For him to pardon him from any crimes for the last 10 years. Now, if I'm correct, okay, about 10 years ago, wasn't he vice president? Like,
Bruh.
what? Wasn't he vice president?
Wait, what?
So it kind of makes you think, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if y'all really followed this. This might be a little bit extra. What? I don't know. What's my time? Is my time good? Okay. All right. But these are things that have to be brought up. Is that this man is actually excluded him from any crimes that he has committed since he was vice president. Like, nobody's thinking about that? Like, seriously?
Bruh.
This is any crimes that Hunter Biden committed during the Obama administration. From the Obama administration up until now, okay, he is pardoned from.
Wait, what?
There has to be a lot of crimes. Like, a lot of crimes.
Bruh.
And the president himself, Joe Biden, does not have to worry about that, because being a president, if I'm correct, being a president pardons you from like a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
And to me, the reason why that is because, and this is why I say I will discuss this, and this is why I say I don't vote. You say you want me to discuss it, I'm going to discuss it, okay? And this is why I say I don't vote, okay? Because people within these positions and these political powers, when they do stuff wrong, there is no real consequence for anything that they do.
Bruh.
And then they are allowed to sit there and pardon other people for their crimes.
Bruh.
I think that's crazy. I think if you're a president, that you should not be able to pardon any of your family members.
Bruh.
No, I'm dead serious. If you are president, you shouldn't be able to pardon any people that you are related to or in relation to.
Bruh.
I don't think you should be able to pardon them. I think Hunter Biden should have went. Go ahead, do his time. I think he should have went and did his time, and just did that. That was it. Now, to get to the part about all the hype around this, because this is why we have to do this show, because of all the hype around this, all this crap around this particular topic. Okay, all the hype is because of what Biden said, and what he had stated, quote unquote, is that he would not pardon his son, that he believes in the justice system, and he will follow whatever the justice system, whatever they say.
Bruh.
And now everybody it's like, yo, my ninja, you are a liar. But let's be honest, people. How many politicians do we know lie? Like, get serious. I don't know why everybody's acting so surprised. Like, what? Like, yo, what the for real?
Bruh.
This is not the first time that Biden has lied. This is not the last time he's going to lie. I mean, yo, he has a wife, right?
Bruh.
Come on. I think anybody married is a master at lying, like, for real.
Bruh.
For real. But what was we to expect? I mean, we put this guy in office. Well, I didn't put him in office. Okay? So,
Bruh.
y'all put him in office. And from the get-go, and I said this before, from the get-go, just on his campaign, in my opinion, he was not fit to run for president.
Bruh.
He was not fit. That's my opinion. Everybody else, you, all my listeners, you're entitled to yours. But in my opinion, he was not fit to run for president from the beginning. But he got voted in. I mean, who's really to blame for that? But, ladies and gentlemen, to all my listeners, I hope that we are being vigilant of our political system and our government. I mean, to me, the government today is not of the old days. I'm sorry. It's just not. It's not the same.
Wait, what?
It's not the same. But I mean, when you really look at the history of the government, and we had discussed this, Ed, before. I had told you, and I'll say it live on the air. I don't care. I don't care who judges me.
Bruh.
I had said, to me, the government is no different than the entertainment system, the entertainment industry.
Bruh.
Let me correct myself. The government is no different than the entertainment industry.
Bruh.
Why, you ask? Because just like anybody in the entertainment industry, anybody in the government can be brought.
Wait, what?
They can't be brought. They can be brought. And when you have a system to where you can buy somebody's vote, okay, you can buy a vote.
Bruh.
That's not a real good system. That's not a system that's in favor of your average person. It's not.
Bruh.
It's not. Ed, I'm telling you, it's not. Our whole society is not in favor of the people that the civilians, so-called civilians that walk around. It is in favor of the rich and powerful, and that's just the truth. I'm being honest. That's just the truth.
Wait, what?
It's the truth, because you have to think about it. And I'm gonna end it with this. Okay, I'm gonna give you something to think about, and the listeners. It's like this. I don't want to get too deep because I don't want to get us cut off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But when you have a society that is built off of let's say what's the proper word? Let's say just status. That's basically built off of status. In this society that we live in, it's just basically built off of a status and how much money you have, because money is what, in this society now, money is what is building the status. So when it is based off of things like that, about how much money you have, and that determines your status, okay, and your power, you can be brought. Because, and I say this because, just think about it, if you want to maintain that power, you have to maintain the status. In order for you to maintain the status, you have to keep the money. So if you keep the money, you thinking about it? You understand? And the money is the root to what? All right.
Message.
So to me, politicians are like the entertainment industry. They can be brought. They will fight. Some of them will fight for anything that you say. They'll go in there and do the exact opposite of what you say.
Bruh.
You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not trying to discourage anybody from voting or anything like that. I'm just saying, just peep the game that's going on. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
And that's my view, and that's my opinion on this one. You can drop my bomb if you want, because like I said, the guy should be in jail. All right, let's get up out of here. Point blank, moral of the story is, this person should be in jail. Money are the status of his father should not pardon him from anything. And the fact that his father said that he was not going to pardon him and then went back on his word does not define every Democrat. It does not define every Republican. It doesn't define every politician, but it does define the type of person that Joe Biden is and claims to be. All right? Top my ball.
Message.
All right, let's get up out of here. Check this out. If you like this content and want to hear more of it, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Also, hit that notification button. This way you know when and every time I post up a new show. Okay, I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. Also, check us out on all of our other platforms. Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I want to ask everybody, all my listeners, to come check us out on YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. That's what we're looking for, more subscribers on YouTube. So come and subscribe to us on YouTube. And we done here, right? Also, stay blessed and not stressed. Until next episode, listeners, I'll see y'all later. Peace out.